Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I want to talk to everybody about Merkabas. And I brought some of mine, not all of them, but I have some of mine that I wanted to share with everybody today. And so, actually, before I get started with Merkabas, good morning, Michael. It's nice to see you. Let me just turn this off real quick so I don't get any notifications. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, good. Suzanne, I meant to email you this morning, and I'm glad you're here because this is something I want you and your daughter to see, because it's way more specific than the email that I sent you. So, I would say about several years ago, that is when I really started to um, communicate more with extraterrestrials, and I was told that I needed to create Merkabas. And I never really understood the significance, but I just had faith that and trust that I needed to draw them without fully understanding their power. And over the years, when I do my sessions with clients, I've been I've been guided to draw them for my clients to create them. But they're not because I am creating it for them, it's not going to last for a very long time. And so about 6 months ago, and even more so 3 months ago, I really was urged to start to teach people how to create their own Merkabas so that they can really understand its power. Because it is, a lot of us, what we do, energy workers, or what we read in books, is to ask the universe to shield us with protection. Ask Saint Germain to surround us with the violet flame, or ask God or Archangel Michael. And I do all of these things as well. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Ask Archangel Michael to surround you with the triple light of protection, or a golden bubble of light, or Kuan Yin, whoever you believe in, whoever you work with. We are taught to ask for someone else to provide us with some sort of shield of protection. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what I've been guided, the higher my density goes, and the more I'm able to channel multidimensional beings, I have been guided on the significance to protect myself with a layer of protection that is so powerful that I need to trust within my own power to create my own energy field of protection, which is what a Merkaba does. A Merkaba allows you to recognize your own power, your own life force, to create a shield of protection that is so powerful, it's so multidimensional, that it teaches you, encourages you to use your own life force to protect yourself, so that you don't need to ask for protection from any other source, any other being. This protects yourself. And the way you do that is you visualize your own life force in order to protect your energy field, your energy body. So Merkabas are, it comes from, I don't know the history too much, but what I do know is it's Egypt. It's an ancient Egypt terminology. That's where the word comes from. So the word Mer is, it simply just means pyramid. So the first part of the word Mer is all about using the geometrical shape of the pyramid, not just one, but we're combining two pyramids together, which I'm going to go over in a minute. Ka is so we have Reiki is the universal life force. But when we use Ka, we're using the life force of our beings. So it's our power, it's our aura, it's our essence, it's our energy bodies. It's my soul, the soul of who's inhabiting this avatar, Sherri. It's the life force that is the essence of me. And the Ba is the soul. So we're combining the life force and the soul in a geometric pattern of shapes in order to activate a protective shield around our body. And what can this do? So the main importance and significance, and I think the reason that I've been trying to make this video for 3 weeks, and I keep procrastinating because I'm just busy. And then whenever I have a time, I just don't feel like doing it. I wasn't motivated for some reason. And I keep being told, you have to do this video, you have to do this video. So I made time today to get this information out, because I think more and more people are waking up and they are aware, they're communicating, and they need to know how to protect you. Those of you watching this need to know how to protect yourself in a way that is so powerful that you don't need any tools. You don't actually need to buy any Merkabas. I like them, so I buy them. I have them. So I have an amethyst one. This one has more of a point to it. I have a rose quartz one. You can see the star shape. So this is my favorite. This one I love so much. It's my selenite one. Each one, because it's different crystal, gives off different energy. So those people who are, you have an awareness of the energy that crystals give off, you can notice the difference of what their energy feels like. I also have several of these. My children have them as well. They are just clear quartz pendants. They come in all sorts of different crystals. So you don't need any of this stuff, but I do like to use it because I do a lot of sessions. I work with people all over the world. I work with different people's energies. Different extraterrestrials come to me to communicate messages, and I have to protect myself. So I create my own Merkabas, but then I also wear them. And when I meditate, I use this one. And I always have it connected to me somewhere on my lap or something, so that I know that I have an extra level of protection. But I know I don't necessarily need it. I just like it. But if I'm home and I don't have these, I'll still create my own Merkaba, knowing that I don't necessarily need these crystals, but I like them. So there you go. So sorry, I always forget that I do this live, and I get into my own head, and then I forget about you guys, and I apologize for that. So I just want to take a moment to say hi to everybody, and tell me in the chat what your experiences are with Merkabas. I'd be curious to hear how you guys activate yours. I'm going to go over that in a second, but I just want to know what you guys think. And I don't ask me where to get your Merkabas. I don't use a particular vendor. I like to use Etsy because I support small businesses and local shops, which I haven't gone to recently in my area, but I have at least 5. So there isn't a place that I recommend necessarily. Just be wary of Amazon and eBay, because you don't know if the crystals are real or where you're getting them from. But Etsy, I like to look at people's reviews, and then I decide whether or not they're a credible vendor. So just do your own research and find your own. Hi, Michael. Hi, Ming Ming. What's your question? No, a lot of people will tell you, so it doesn't, your Merkaba doesn't have to be a certain crystal. I personally think that clear quartz is the best because, or selenite, because it's a great transmuter of energy, and it can activate your aura quickly. But I think that whatever crystal, if you resonate with a particular crystal and you think that that is what works best with you, I don't think there's a right or wrong crystal that you can use. And when you're creating your own Merkaba, we're not using a crystal. It's your own life force energy. So just get what you feel comfortable with, I think is best. Rose quartz. The reason I like rose quartz in particular, just in general, is because it's a very calming stone. I like to keep them around the house, and it's good for kids because it really, it's a very loving and calming stone, and it brings peace. And so I would use this for something different than, it depends on what you're using your Merkaba for too. Shungite is good. Make sure you're only getting it from Russia, because that's where the true shungites are from. So make sure your source is getting it from the right place. Yeah, so my favorite are the clear quartz or selenite. This one is selenite right here. This is a selenite one. Oh yeah, well, Sunshine, it's hard to find the big ones. They sell out quickly. These large ones that, they could be up to $80 to $100, some vendors. They're hard to find, so you just have to keep an eye out because they sell out quickly. Yeah, I like to wear mine. Etsy is the best just because there's so many vendors on there. Yeah, so okay, Dennis, this is a good point. The points, yes. So, and that's hard to do sometimes with these guys that cut these crystals. But the point does make a difference, and you want it to be as point. You can I can't see. You guys probably can't see this very well, but the points do matter, and so this is a pretty good point on it. You just don't want to get. And my necklace, it's hard to see as well, but there's a pretty good point. You don't need to cut yourself. It doesn't need to be that sharp, but there needs to be a nice point to it. This selenite, you could see there's a point of which it does start to like have a sharp point, but the edges, like the sides, are rounded. So just don't get the ones that are rounded, that are super soft, because the geometrical shape is the entire purpose of it. So you want it to be pointed so that it's clear that that's the shape it is, because that's the whole purpose of it, is the power of the two triangles that need to be three-dimensional. So those of you thinking about potentially buying a necklace that's not three-dimensional, but the flat ones are good. And that's like the Jewish star. I think that the Jewish, they took on the idea of the Merkaba and its power of protection. But from what I've been told, that the 3D version is best. So just to keep that in mind. Okay, good. I've caught up with everybody's comments. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to create your own Merkaba, because that's really where the power lies. I'm going to go through it as quickly as possible. I have a course coming up, and I will go into more in depth in my course. But for today, I want people to know how to do this because it's really important. So what you're going to do when you're ready is you're going to be in a safe space, your home or outside in your garden, not a lot of noise, not a lot of things around you to distract you. Turn your phone off. And you're just going to stand within your personal power for just a few minutes. And I want you to try to feel your energy. You know, we all have this energy body, this aura around us that it's vibrating constantly. Depending on our vibration, it could be high, and then sometimes it can be low if we are in a state of fear. And this is what this Merkaba does. It raises our vibration to a higher state of awareness, which is, there's so many benefits to the Merkaba. It's not just about protection, although that's really my point today. My purpose is because a lot of us are waking up. We are trying to connect. We are curious, and our light is brighter. And the more light we shine, the brighter our light shines, the more attractive we become to negative energy. And so the Merkaba is what protects us from that energy, because it's so high vibrating. It makes us our energy body so protected, so high vibrating, so blinding that they won't want to come near us because it's too powerful. So I want you to stand with both feet on the ground. Standing up is better, but I'm not going to stand up right now. But when you do this, you're going to close your eyes. It's better. I like to do everything with my eyes closed, only because you can tune out the noise. You're more likely to tune out the noise and the visual distractions because you are focusing within. So you don't seem to notice other things around you. And you're going to stand with your feet flat on the ground, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take a moment to feel your life force. Feel your energy. The more aware you are, the higher vibrating you are, the more easy this will become. But when you're doing this for the first time, you may not notice it as much, and that's okay. But just try to feel it. Feel the vibration of your body. Just close your eyes and just stay there for a moment and feel your life force. It's there. It feels different for everybody. It could feel like buzzing. It could feel like waves. It could feel like surges of energy. You could start feeling like your body starts to sway from side to side. There's no right or wrong. Everybody experiences the sensation differently. So once you feel the life force energy around you, you are going to physically draw this. There are easy ways to do two-dimensional ones, and you step into them, but this is more advanced. And I want you to actually draw it around yourself. So starting at the bottom, you will activate that life force energy. You remember you felt it. You can even rub your hands together to feel so that the energy is coming out, because the idea is that you're going to draw your pyramids using your own life force energy. and then we'll activate it after. So you're going to start at the ground, and you're going to bend over, and you're going to touch the ground where you're in between your 2 feet, and you're going to go like this, and you're going to draw a line up in front of your body, so you have about to your chest, or your heart chakra, and you're going to bring the 2 points in front of you. So now you've got the front of your pyramid. Then this is awkward, but just you use your imagination, and your intention is the most powerful thing. So if it's awkward, just go with it. Then you're going to draw the 1 line behind you going back down, and then you're going to go up behind yourself and go to the same height. So now we have 3 points behind you. And you're going to close your eyes at this point, and you're just going to visualize the connecting the top of the pyramid, and then the lines going down, and then close your eyes, and then just visualize the sides becoming white or golden, whatever bright color. So now you have your bottom pyramid activated. I hope this is making sense. Then you're going to go above your head, and you're going to draw a point down, just 1 in front of you, down to your solar plexus, or maybe even your sacral chakra, so a little bit below your waist. Then you're going to draw another one from the top going behind you, so you have the 2 points going behind you, down, same spot. Then you're going to use your fingers, you're going to connect them, and then you close your eyes and you visualize the sides. Visualize it like laser beams, or what are those called? Like the neon lights, like the brighter it could be, the better. And the whole pyramid is now illuminated and bright on the top, and the whole pyramid going down is illuminated and bright on the bottom. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to activate it. And the way you do that is you stand. This is all about personal power. This is why Merkabas are so incredibly powerful, because you are recognizing and you are embracing the power within your life force. So you have to feel it. You have to believe it. Your intention is powerful. So feel the energy in your body. Feel that vibration. If you don't feel it, just say it. Say it in your mind. I feel it, because it will come. And just visualize the white light in the core of your body, your energy, bursting out of you and into your 3-dimensional pyramid at the top and your 3-dimensional pyramid at the bottom. So now this life force energy is out and expanding into your Merkabas, the Merkaba, but the 2 pyramids. Feel your energy just intensifying and just going out. And suddenly you'll feel this energy field. It could be very intense. Some people get real lightheaded, or they feel buzzing, or they feel waves of euphoria. I get different sensations. But you're standing this whole time, you're creating this Merkaba of your life force. We're not asking the universe to provide us with any assistance, no light. I'm not asking Archangel Michael to help me. I'm not asking anybody. I am using my own power, my own energy source, which is why this is so powerful. So now we have the top and the bottom illuminated with your own life force. Please ask me questions if this is not making sense. Okay, I'm trying my best. Then what you're going to do after you feel it just pulsing out of you, you're going to spin both. So this is hard to do at the same time. So you're going to do it one at a time. So start with the top. And just visualize and if sometimes I'll go like this to spin it myself, but visualize the tops just starting to spin clockwise. Just the bottom can stay where it is, just the top first is spinning clockwise. Feel it. You might even feel yourself like getting a little bit dizzy. It's okay. Just keep your 2 feet planted on the ground. Once that gets going, then go to the bottom and visualize it going counterclockwise. Spin it. You could actually use your arms and just create a vortex of energy, clockwise, counterclockwise. Then once you have done that, it's activated and ready to go. Now, how long do the Merkabas last? And when do you use them? It's hard to answer because everybody is different. So when I create them, I work with, like I said, Sometimes I work with 5-6 people a day from all over the country doing energy healing on them, giving them soul readings. So when I do that, I'm talking to extraterrestrial beings and from different planet systems. I could be very vulnerable to psychic attack from these entities because I am traveling multidimensionally. So I have to create these Merkabas. So I start at the beginning of the day, and my intention is that it remains the entire day. Sometimes I'll activate it again before I go to bed so that I am protected and safe when I'm sleeping. And then the next day I create another one. So you have to start to develop your own being in tune with your own awareness in your own body and your own knowingness of how long the Merkaba lasts. So in the beginning, I would do it every single day. If you're not doing active sessions on people like I am, it could last a few days. It could even last a week. You just have, if you feel the energy, then you know it's still there. The better you get at this, you don't need to actually draw it with your fingers. You could stand, like I don't use my fingers to draw it anymore. I stand in the middle of the room. I close my eyes and I literally like what's the, like Star Wars, like the lightsabers. I feel like zoom, zoom, zoom. Like I just feel it activating without using my hands. But I think that when people are just starting out, it's easier to actually physically draw it, spin it, and just expand it. Let me just think if there's anything else. Your soul is what's activating it. Your life force and the combination of your life force, the energy that you're giving off, your energy body, your aura, and your soul, your higher self, your being, the essence of you is what's activating it. It's what's giving it power. What you do with it beyond that is pretty much infinite. You can travel interdimensionally with this as a protective mechanism that not only protects you, but can bring you to other dimensions safely through the quantum field. I'm not recommending anybody try that right now. I'm just telling you what you can do with it. Make sure you mastered it first before you start trying to travel interdimensionally, because I don't want to get any emails from people. So don't do it unless you're ready. And you know what? One of the most important things to do, step number 1, is when you're standing in the room, take deep breaths, and your intention is with each breath. Every time you exhale, you are releasing fear. You have to let the fear go. Your Merkaba will not activate. Your life force will not generate unless you have released fear. You cannot be in a fear vibration or worry or anything low vibration. It's like a dimmer switch, like my salt lamp back here. It's like I could have it all the way to the strongest strength, and then I can have it all the way to like the nightlight strength. You're creating your Merkaba with a low vibration. It's going to be at the lowest strength possible, and it's not really going to do much to protect you. So we need it to be the strongest it could be, and the way you do that is that your intention is I'm releasing all fear and all worry. I'm letting it go, and then you create your Merkaba. Okay. Any questions? Ming Ming, you live close to a metaphysical store. And sorry, my mouse does not work sometimes. Yeah. So there's different shapes. I personally, I like the different, well, let me just say this. Because I like things and I know I don't need them, I buy everything. So I'm the type of person that if I decide I like something, I'll buy everything. I'll buy every color, everything. And so you can do the ones that are the orgonite ones, the ones that have different stones in them, the ones that are combinations, different shapes. What's the other one? The Metatron shape. I don't think you can go wrong with it. But the point of this video is not for you guys to go shopping, although I love to shop and I like to have things. It's about creating your own Merkaba, because that's where it's most powerful, and that's how to activate it is transformative. I promise you, the more you do the Merkaba, you're going to find your vibration higher, and you're going to notice you're tuning in to your higher self and the collective consciousness much more easily. And it's like a fast way to your spiritual awakening. It helps you. It drives you there. It helps you. It propels you more quickly. Wait, sorry, Robin, what's the question? How do you do the visuals for putting it in place? I don't know if I understand the question. Go back to the video where I started, where you activate your life force energy, feel the energy within you. That step will step 2 after you release fear, and then visualize it as white light coming out of your body, or golden light, or neon light, something bright. And you literally draw it. Draw the top, draw the bottom. You spin them, and you activate it by then expanding your energy field. Feel it. If you have to tap into that inner child that you have, put away, and bring that inner child back out, because that's the space and time in which we were all imaginative and we could visualize just about anything. My daughter, I think she sees unicorns and butterflies and ponies and rainbows all the time. That's just what her reality looks like. And we can do that as well. So just use your imagination to create the Merkaba and expand your light and push it out, and visualize yourself so bright that nothing around you can see through it. It's like trying to stare at the sun. That's how bright you are. That's how expansive your energy is. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I guess that's it for today. Does anybody have any questions, or is this all making sense? I just want everyone to understand the significance and the importance of the Merkaba, because it's about tapping in and recognizing we are powerful beings, and we can create shields of protection that are so much more powerful than anything that we can buy or anything that we can call upon. Now, I still call upon Archangel Michael to protect me and my kids at night. I still do all of that. I have Archangel Michael right here behind me. I still have my crystals. I still do other things. But this is so powerful that this is something that I will do first. And then I ask for other things if I feel like I need it. And that's because I do this professionally, and I work with so many different people, and I'm in their timelines. I'm clearing negative energy from people. I am clearing their karma, their contracts. I'm in their lives. I'm seeing trauma, and I'm in it, and I'm seeing it. Like, I don't want to get trapped in that, and I don't want to absorb any of that. So this Merkaba for me keeps me very safe and protected, keeps my energy high, so that I'm not drained. But that any of you can use it, even if you're not in the situation where I am, where I'm affected by other people's energy because of my profession. You can still do it, even if you never work on anyone else, just to keep yourself powerful, just to raise your vibration, just to stay healthy, just to stay in tune with your higher awareness, just to tap into the collective consciousness, and just to keep yourself protected from energy around you. That's what this is about. That's what this is for. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think I have. Where can I buy the necklace? Go on Etsy. That's the best one I can recommend. And be patient, because they sell out a lot. So just, get reminders if there's a lot of vendors. But if there's one you really want and they're sold out, just send them a message and they'll email you. They'll keep you in the loop on what is coming. You can also hold your Merkaba and spin it, and you can feel the energy of the crystal. So when you do get your crystals, if you do order them, make sure that you are clearing them with Copal, Palo Santo, what's the other one? Cedar sticks. I don't like sage. I don't like sage, and the reason for this is because I do like sage. I don't like it for what people use it for, because they're using it incorrectly. I have been told repeatedly by my higher guides to stop using sage. It's a new age thing, and it's really the purpose of sage is ceremonial, celebrational, to bless a home, things like that, for ceremonies, things like that. To remove negative energy or to clean your house of beings, anything like that, to clear your energy, use Copal as the most powerful, cedar sticks, Palo Santo. Sage is really used for something else. If you get a new home and you want to bless your home, use sage. If you get a new car, you want to sage your car, but it's not for the protect. It doesn't protect you. It's not its purpose. But clear your crystal and then hold it in your and you can also clear crystals through your power of intention. So hold it in your non-dominant hand, and your purpose is to clear it of any energy that is not of its pure state, its pure form. Anything that is not of the highest good of the crystal needs to be cleared, and you can clear it with your intention. But then hold it in your hand and feel the energy of the crystal. It could take several minutes or it could be right away, depending on someone's awareness and sensitivity to the crystals, is how long it can determine the duration of time. And feel how you react to it. Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel good? Does it start to warm up in your hand? Do you feel buzzing energy? Just pay attention to what you feel. That's why if you have a metaphysical store in your area, it's nice to go pick out your own, because then you can physically pick up the crystals and choose the one that resonates with you the most, because there are crystals that you may get that don't feel good. And that has two reasons. One, the energy of where you got it from. So you have to clear it, and then you might like it and you might be able to resonate with it, or it's just too powerful for you, or you don't resonate with it. And that's why it's nice to go to stores, because then you can pick them out. When you order from Etsy, you can't do that. And so that's the downside of ordering something online, is you can't shop around physically, like feeling the energy of the stone. Michael, you're funny. He uses sage for cooking. Yep, that's great. To turn the crystal, yeah, you want to do it in a clockwise motion. Or just be consistent, because if you're creating a vortex of energy, you want to keep the energy going in the same direction. And then once you've spun it a few times, you don't have to sit there spinning it for like 5 minutes and then you're going crazy. Just spin it a few times and then hold it in your hands, and then feel the energy activate, and then meditate, or do Reiki, whatever you're using it for. But you don't need to sit there spinning it, because then that's just going to be silly. Okay, I think that's everything. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I hope this is helpful. I really do. Now I can rest and say, okay, I did this video, so my guides will stop bothering me to do this video. So thank you guys for tuning in. If anyone's interested in having a session with me, my website is intuitivewellnesscenter.com. I'm now doing soul readings, and so it's much more in depth and much more extraterrestrial. For those of you that are into that, and if you believe in that. If you don't ask me for it, obviously. And then I have some workshops coming up. I only have, I think, one space left in my Healing and Ascension 4-week course. So if you want to get in that, it's starting in a couple of weekends. It's 4 Sundays in a row, about 2.5, 3 hours. We go over energy healing, intuitive energy healing, Reiki 1, Reiki 2, timeline healing and merging. We'll talk about Merkabas. We'll get more in depth in Merkabas. A special shamanic healing realignment technique. We're doing all sorts of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, reach out to me. If anyone has any questions about Merkabas, you can also email me. Okay. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope all of you are continue to be divinely guided in your journey. And I'm so privileged to be a part of it. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.